Greetings, YouTube. The doctor is in. Dr. Urios Papers here, coming at you with another commentary on Dungeons & Dragons. And today on the Doctor's Spell Prognosis, we're talking about one of my favorite spells in the game. And yes, you can use this one in combat. It is Modify Memory. We are giving this spell an A. But first, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. If you like this video, hit the like button. If you have any questions or comments, please leave a question or comment. And don't forget to hit that notification bell. All right, Modify Memory is a 5th level spell, and it is one of our Charmy enchantment spells. It is usable by bards, wizards, and trickery domain clerics. It's a pretty long spell, so it's one action, and that's why you can use this in combat, because it is one action. It has a range of 30 feet, which isn't the greatest range, but I would expect something like this to have a range of touch, and it doesn't. Verbal and somatic components, no material component. It lasts for a minute, and you need to concentrate on it, which actually you want to concentrate on this, given the effect that it is going to have. It is a school of enchantment. So you attempt to reshape another creature's memory. One creature that you can see must make a wisdom saving throw. If you are fighting the creature, it has advantage on the saving throw. And we're going to talk about some ways to mitigate that saving throw, even if it has advantage. Wisdom is a great stat to target for saving throws, and most creatures are going to have a not so great wisdom. So if the creature fails, the target becomes charmed by you for the duration. The charmed target is incapacitated and unaware of its surroundings, though it can still hear you. So it can't see, it can only hear. So that is another one. It basically just shuts the target off for an entire minute. And then you can start messing with it, and we'll get into that. But that's an important first piece of this. Most of the charmed effects only charm, which means that the target cannot attack you or affect you with negative things, but it can attack your allies. This one says it is charmed, meaning it can't attack you or use negative effects against you. You have advantage on like persuasion checks and things like that against it. And the target is incapacitated without being aware of its surroundings, which is an even better thing. So even if we just stop there, this is a really good spell. Even though it has advantage on the saving throw if you're fighting it. It's still a really good spell because of that wisdom saving throw. So if it takes any damage or is targeted by another spell, this spell ends, and none of the target's memories are modified. So you got to keep that in mind. If you're gonna target the individual, you need to, and you want to use this spell, there's some things you got to do before you use the spell, or some knowledge that you have to have. So while the charm lasts, you can affect the target's memory of an event that it experienced within the last 24 hours, and that lasted no more than 10 minutes. You can permanently eliminate all memory of the event, allow the target to recall the event with perfect clarity and exacting detail, change its memory of the details of the event, or create a memory of some other event. So you can completely like erase. But here's the thing. It doesn't say that you know the target's memory. So you have to have knowledge of that particular thing, that 10-minute time span. Otherwise, you're just not going to be able to modify it. So they can recall it with perfect, that particular 10-minute event, they can recall with perfect clarity and detail. You can change the memories of the details of that event, or you can create a memory of some other event, but it has to replace that event. So you have to know what that event is. So the other thing is you must speak to the target to describe its memories are affected, and it's got to be able to understand your language. So its mind fills any gaps if you leave some details out. If the spell ends before you've finished describing the modified memory, the creature's memory is not altered. Otherwise, the modified memories take place when the spell ends. So you can't, there are some left and right boundaries to this. You can't change the creature's natural inclinations, alignments, or belief, and you can't give them an illogical modified memory. And the example they give is saying how a creature enjoyed dousing itself with acid. That's kind of self-destructive, so no self-destructive type of memories. And then the GM always has the ability to modify the memory even more. A remove curse or greater restoration will restore the creature's true memory, and you can upcast this spell, which makes it even better. So if you upcast the spell, you can alter the target's memories of an event that took place 7 days ago at 6th level, 30 days ago at 7th level, 1 year ago at 8th level, and any time at 9th level. But you have to know the memory. So how do we do this? And remember, if it is targeted by another spell, this spell ends. So you can't target this thing with another spell. This is a good way to take something out, by the way. You just take it out, set it to the side, and leave it there. And sometime in the next minute, you can change its memories. So Detect Thoughts is a good spell that goes along with this. So you can, as an action, you can shift your attention to the creature or probe deeper. You can attempt to probe deeper into a same creature's mind. If you probe deeper, it makes a wisdom saving throw. If it fails, you gain insight into its reasoning, its emotional state, and something that looms large in its mind, such as something it worries over, loves, or hates. So, and then you got to work with your DM as to exactly how that works and what information you're going to get. But you could get a memory that is more than 24 hours or in the last 24 hours that you don't know about. Now all of a sudden you know something and you can modify it. But this has to be cast beforehand. So again, this is a good way if you're interrogating prisoners or things like that, or trying to get information out. This is a good kind of out of combat type of exercise to do. Now, let's talk about the different classes that can use this. Obviously, we like the Bard, and we like the College of Eloquence Bard with Unsettling Words because we can roll that inspiration die, and we can subtract from the next saving throw, this wisdom saving throw that this creature is going to take. Wizards class. So we could take a School of Enchantment. Now, one of the cool things I like about this one is this is a 5th level spell, so we're going to be a 9th level wizard or higher when we cast this. At 10th level, the enchantment wizard gets this split enchantment. So when you cast an enchantment spell at 1st level or higher, that targets only one creature. Modify memory only targets one creature. You can have it target a second creature. So we get to hit 2 creatures. And if we know some stuff in their memories, we can modify both creatures. That is awesome. That is totally awesome. The other one, of course, is the Divination School. And we can use Portent to get, to roll those 20s. If you get a low roll, then this modify memory, we can give them that and make them fail to save. All right, I think that's what I got for everybody today. I hope everybody enjoyed, and I will catch everybody later.